Prince Isaac Fayose was wrong to describe Igbo as greedy, easily bought and driven only by money. That statement was unfair and completely misleading. If he had a problem with Obi Kubana chief priest, or any other individual who decided to join the City Boy movement in support of Tinubu, he should have addressed those individuals directly. It is wrong to take the actions of a few people and use them to label millions, over 70 millions of Igbo men and women. That kind of generalization is dangerous and irresponsible. Ndi Igbo cannot be painted with one brush because of the political choices of a handful of businessmen. Every ethnic group in Nigeria has people who support different political parties and candidates. That does not mean the entire group can be insulted or reduced to one negative description. Even when I blast Yoruba, I am very specific to attach the Ronu group because of their notoriety. If there is any group in Nigeria that has consistently spoken up against bad governance, injustice, and opposition, it is the Igbo people. For years, many Igbos have remained in opposition, demanding fairness, equity, and better leadership. We have spoken out against marginalization and victimization in Nigeria's political system. So for one person to suddenly describe us as sellout simply because some celebrities made a political choice is not only wrong, it is deeply insulting. It is widely known that Igbos are hardworking and resilient people. We are known for building businesses from nothing, from zilch. We succeed through enterprise, creativity, discipline, and determination. The Igbo spirit is about hard work and self-reliance, not greed. It was also wrong to provoke Ndi Igbo by bringing up Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's detention in Sokoto. Comparing Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho as if they represent the same struggle is misleading. They stood for different causes and operated in different ways. Whether one agrees with Kanu or not, it is clear that many Igbo people see him as someone who believes strongly in what he is fighting for. He has remained in detention despite the controversy surrounding his case, and emotions are understandably high among his supporters. At the same time, many families have suffered because of the tension surrounding his detention, including lives lost during sit-at-home protests and related crises. These are painful realities for Igbo communities. So using that situation as a tool to mock or bait Ndi Igbo shows a lack of sensitivity and understanding. Mr. Fayose, Isaac Prince. Yes. Ndi Igbo have continued to call for fairness and due process in Nnamdi Kanu's case. But it is dishonest to act as if Igbo people have done nothing or have not pushed for his release. The issue is bigger and more complex than careless commentary. You guys be just talking anyhow. The Igbo nation is not defined by greed or weakness. It is defined by strength, creativity, resilience, and a deep desire for dignity and freedom. To my fellow Igbos who are angry and tempted to agree with such sweeping statements out of frustration, we must be careful, very, very careful. Anger should not make us accept narratives that reduce our entire people to a stereotype. If Prince Fayose has concerns, he should direct them at specific Igbo leaders in power whom he believes are not doing enough. He should call names clearly instead of attacking ordinary Igbo men and women who have nothing to do with those political decisions. Yeah. History has shown that sometimes criticism disguised as friendship can carry old stereotypes. The same recycled narratives about Igbo greed, Igbo coup, or other harmful labels that have followed us for decades. We must reject that. Holding individuals accountable is fair. Labeling an entire ethnic group is not. Akacham. Thank you.
Look, now Isaac Fayose came out and was saying that the Igbos are not united. See, anybody can say anything. That's not it's not my concern. Besides, they've been saying a lot about the Igbos. But my concern and what bothers me is the Igbos who will go under comment section, and the Igbos who go and use ring light. All of a sudden, you use a ring light, put for your face, and you start saying, yes, that's the truth, that the Igbos are not united. You don't know who you are. You don't even know where you're from. You don't know the Igbo man. You are not, and that is one thing is certain, is when you don't know who you are, when you don't know where you come from, you don't know who you are, definitely you will be used. Any little tool, you can hijack it and move. How will you say that the Igbo man is not united? Those are our brothers and people who will bring them in business. You pick somebody who don't even know, had zero knowledge about business. You take, not from your state, not even from your community. You don't know this person from Adam. Maybe somebody introduced to them. They take them into business, take them apprenticeship for like 2 years to 3 years. Establish the person. They even go sometimes as far as renting a house and doing other things. Make sure that this person stand. Where in the country, even major part of the world, aside China and I think, yes, I know they do things like that. So tell me where. Who does that? So you don't call that unity. That's not it. Last election that happened, it was one person. P2B came out from the Igbo side. You go and make your research. Check the Hausas, how many that was there. Check the Yorubas, how many that came out. But if it's an Igbo man that also showed out to come out for presidency, they will say that the Igbos are not united. Then they will say that the Igbos are not united. So what about other places that the Fulanis, how many person came out? The Yorubas, how many person were there? But it was just P2B. But assuming somebody else showed out to say they were coming, aside P2B too, they will say that the Igbos are not united. So what are your standard for concluding that a people are not united? And for Obi Kubana and the chief priest, get this thing clear. These are businessmen. They are businessmen. Nnamdi Kanu is standing on a particular thing. He said, I want these people out. These people are, their cause is different. They are different. You don't use because of, so whatever comes for them, those ones now later talk if you talk about that. But you don't bring because of what happened, and somebody will come and tell you and say this and say that. But let me bring this thing too. Fayoshe, your children are part Igbos. So don't think like that too. This life has, now see they go like this. So they will grow sometime and they will want to come out, if God may have it, as a president someday. And that is when you will now see your own people will show up to say that no, these people, they are not completely like this, they are not this, they are not like that. I don't have a problem, but you see those of you who use ring light and say that the Igbos are not this, the Igbos are not that, you don't know who you are, you don't know where you come from. When you know what unity means, you will understand that during the days where our fathers they suffer in war, you will know, go and study, go and check through and know if those men they were united. You find yourself in this time and season where you don't read, you don't study, you don't even know your history. You hijack anything, anybody, and say, anybody come to the internet, talk, and the next thing you hijack them and move. You will lose sense. You will lose sense. All of you using ringless, saying that the Igbos are not united. The same Igbos I'm sending it to.
Isaac Fayoshe. Before I continue, in an unjust society, silence is a crime. Isaac Fayoshe. I like wetin you talk, but next time no generalize am. I beg you with the name of God. I beg you with the name of God. No generalize am. Igbo is one of the people that you cannot just buy. Do you understand? But the Igbo na the only people where you feel at least buy their leader to an extent, because most of them na saboteurs. Check in the history, in the coming of the colonial masters. The colonial masters buy the warrant chief. You understand? Because Igbo no get king, so they can't create warrant chiefs. So warrant chiefs, they always they give them money, so they will come they speak in the favor of the colonial masters. Why Igbo indigenes, the Igbos, no dey gree for them? Go watch things fall apart. You go understand wetin I dey tell you. So if city boy like make he give Obi Kubana, Chief Priest Zenko, that one wey EFCC don carry. If you like make he buy all of them, that one you no consign all the Igbo. When time reach, they no dey force Igbo man make he vote APC. Do you understand? Igbo man know where he go vote. So make them no deceive you. Why they collect money from city boy now to protect their business? Because if they no support a city boy now, if city boy can't win again, you know their own business go there at risk. But if their brother can't win, their brother feel forgive them. So they know the card where they play. So Igbo man they using sense before him go do politics.
I am worth 11 pounds. 11 pounds. I'm the richest man that owns club from 1988. I'm the first man to build a club in London. I'm richer than you. Look at my watch. Fayoshi. Isaac Fayoshi. The only thing I don't hear from when you can't even start all this one gone self, where you don't begin the before you know they do like this, so now you are just bragging. You are this, you are what's happen. Only you don't do like 10 the person where they attack, he never do one video. Now just write up, you know, the job for you or make him send you message. You don't do video forward your internet. They explain for matter where no concern you. You are just being jealous. You yourself go self. Now the same power you define because they don't give you. What is your problem? All your rich and rich. Wait till you don't take your rich take do. What have you contributed to the growth of this country? You have say you are your brother yourself, no even say to yourself. You dey the counter person where you make your own choice. Now you born am. He has rights to choose whatever he wants to choose and do whatever he wants to do. Wetin come your headache? Wetin be your problem? So now you be the better person. Start with the oppressors with all your money. You are this, you are that, you are this. Wetin happen? Alaye. Free anybody where choose to do anything they want to do is not of your business. It's not of your business, bro. All of them are just now. All of you are just criminals. This one go to tackle this one. Like say you gonna say if you good, you even worse pass. Anyway, Chief Priest don't jam person where pass am. I think say you gonna say is a bit brag about everything. Now you don't jam who pass you. So it doesn't take you the floor ground. All of them are nowhere, I swear, for this country.
All right. We all know what is happening between Isaac Fayoshe, Obi Kubana, and Chief Priest, Kubana Chief Priest. This matter for no concern me. You say Isaac Fayoshe just maintain these two individuals. They can't dey saga with. But the reason why I have to lend my voice on this thing is because Isaac Fayoshe said Igbos are too greedy. Igbos are easy to bots. Igbos are this, Igbos are that. Every time, Igbos. Now, I want to dissect them well. He said he's part of Igbo. Say he marry Igbo, so his children are Igbo. My dear, if you are not a full-born Nwa for Igbo, for marriage, you are not Igbo. You came to tap from their knowledge. So therefore, you are a confirmed Yoruba man. You understand me? Now your children might be half Igbo. You come to tap the blessings from Igbos. So therefore, live on that way, Biko. You are not Igbo. You are Yoruba guy. We seek a Igbo's knowledge. Because you say na two wives you marry. You marry one, will be, I don't know whether now you marry, obviously you married away from Nigeria. You can't come, instead of you to marry your people, where they're very good and everything, you can't go marry Igbo person. That means you find something good in them. That's by the way. And I wish your children well, so they go grow in Igbo way very well. That's by the way. Then also you make another comparison. You talked about Sheikh Gumi, Sunday Igbo, and Nnamdi Kanu. Come on, man. I beg, how many months Sunday Igbo where you say your people want give chieftaincy title? How many months in agitate for Yoruba nation? Is it up to 6 months? Now, in agitate for 6 months, right? They can't set one. In con waka. Compared to Sheikh Gumi, I don't want to even go that side. Compared to Nnamdi Kanu, where we say he has been agitating, and you are seeing what he has been doing, right? Injustice of Nigeria can't catch up with them. You can't glorify that one. Why will you compare their two? Now, compare the people where you say they like money, where they easily to be bought. Compare Nnamdi Kanu's case and Igbo's own. Remember, Yorubas, Igbos, Hausa are still in bondage in Nigeria, right? If not, all this nonsense that is happening today, we will not hear them, right? So someone is agitating for his own people to be liberated. Another person agitates for 6 months, I've been at 1 month, he carry money, waka, they want to give a chief title. And you say they are easily to be bought. Now, wow, this your analysis tire me. Then also, when you talk about, say, Igbos know they help each other, and some Igbos are also saying it. I don't get it. As a matter of fact, any Igbo man wait to say Igbos know they help each other, let me tell you what is wrong with their person. That Igbo man is not submissive to his or her own boss. You understand me? That Igbo man is maybe not them they refer to. You understand me? If you want to be a boss, you must serve according to that. That's why even the world even acknowledge Igbo's way of trading. Compared to your own people, a Yoruba boy, apprentice, go serve in Oga finish. After serving Oga, now that boy will serve Oga, go look for money where go use settle Oga. So that Oga go bless him, come give him a certificate. Whereas in Igbo people, where you don't say they are not helping each other and all those things, you will serve for 6 months, 6 years, 7 years, or thereabout as the case may be. And after that, they will settle you with shop. This is what happened between Obi Kubana and Chief Priest. You understand me? So, who are the people that are helping? That is why you find that you have Igbos that are millionaires. Millionaires full everywhere for Igbo land. Billionaires too also, because their way of trade, even the international community, they recognize them. Igbo boy. You understand me? So when an Igbo man join you, they talk say Igbos are not helping themselves. Watch that person well. He's not faithful. He's not a faithful servant. Watch that person well. He wants to be billionaire by all means. Then when it comes to politics, the main issue. Do you know if Tinubu regime is doing well, very well, he will not need Obi Kubana and Chief Priest. It's because the people that Tinubu puts in the aims of affair are not even leading your own people well, and they are mostly from your side. They are not helping the guy. They run Tinubu down. Everybody are just cashing out. That is why you're going to hear different kind of nonsense here and there. Everybody there, it has not been this bad in Nigeria. Because your people are not helping Tinubu to do very well. That is why he's seeking help here and there. And moreover, Shebina one man, one vote. How many people you think say Obi Kubana and Chief Priest go convince to vote for APC, if not for rigging? How many people? You understand me? So, when you make all this analysis, I go come to wonder. The reason why, and most people will say Igbos are not diversifying in terms of politics. Look at one of the diversification. Now, everybody don't they call them out. These guys self want to even help the regime. No whether they go even see lights. Because the regime is failing. It is seriously failing. And it's even Sheikh Tinubu that is pushing this one because the young man won't understand how they go. He needs these people where they make her here and there to help him out. And it has always been Yoruba's way. During Obasanjo time, they co-opt the likes of Charles Soludo, Obiode Kwesili. All these prominent people from Igbo land, they are the ones that helped the Nigerian economy. Right, isn't it? Then when you talk about before the Civil War, who are the people that are handling the affairs of Nigeria? Are they not Igbos? Will you compare Nigerians of this day to Nigerians of those days? No, you will not. This day, everybody, the Hausa and Yoruba, when they handle the affairs of this country, have been in shambles. So when these guys want to help organize things, which I don't know how they will do it, because You don't spoil, be say you don't spoil. I don't know where they will start from. You should praise them, my dear. Then when you talk about you don't know his source of income and all those things, I laugh because that will be EFCC. The truth remains that, mind you, your uncle or your brother was former governor. Obi Kubana no get governor. Chief priest no get governor. They started from scratch. As a matter of fact, the same Igbo people, we are given 20 pounds to pa. Make them use the hustle. My brother, honestly, before God and man, if they give you 20 pounds to hustle, you no go fit. You must have been helped one way or the other to meet that 100, you said 11 million, I've been 1,100 pounds. As a matter of fact, what are you even doing? I know your business. But the truth remains that you cannot compare people where they hustle to make it in life compared to people where don't they already made. You were once in government. Your people, they once in government. And they helped you whether you like it or not. Don't tell us say that you struggle. Now lie. Not only you. Your brother helped you one way or the other. You understand me? But these guys have been in the streets. They have been in the street and they can't make a night. They can't say they are easily bought. What do you mean easily bought? How? How many will you say you go feel buy for Igbo land? So when you talk all these things, I don't know where, like I said, you say no generalize Igbo. Eh? Igbo nations. I for no disturb you. You go just they drag them, they go. But because you have opened your mouth and say Igbos are the most greedy people, how do you mean? How do you mean? That is why I came out and said, look, you need to be guided and understand what you're saying, because if you sit down and dissect what you're saying, you gonna say the people will keep Nigeria the way it be today. Now your people and the Fulanis and maybe the Hausa, I don't know how they do it there, but they are the people that did that. And Tinubu is trying as much as possible to co-opt the people who get sense so that they go feel help in government. That is what he's doing. And he feels those boys can do it. Moreover, is it Obi Kubana and Chief Priest nine go release Nnamdi Kanu? Why not channel the case to Soludo or the governors in the East? But mind you, the same Igbo leaders has gone to Buhari those days to seek for Nnamdi Kanu's release. But because of say, you guys don't want the truth. That's why una leave am. Person where they talk true for Nigeria, they will jail the person. Right? That is how they do to fella. More so, I don't want to go, if you go deep down in what you are saying, you go find out saying that even your people now be sabo. Yes. Now your people, if not, what happened to MKO? What happened to them? What happened to him? Igbos voted for them. Igbos voted for Obasanjo. Everybody, Igbo they look for good enabling environment. And here you are, because you know say your man Tinubu they rule, where you supposed look for how to even help them, make they alleviate people away from poverty. Rather, they put people inside poverty. If Sunday Igboho did well, what is happening in Kwara? Do you know it is because of this Nnamdi Kanu's agitation? Now make Southeast they never run and down. My brother, please talk about your people. You can drag individual, but when you drag a whole tribe, you are getting it all wrong, and it is wrong.
This wahala is getting so sweet. So, although I don't know when this thing is likely going to stop, but to say the truth, when you check all what Isaac Fayoshe has said, he did not put it in a well manner. If he has put it well, all these guys that are against him would have been for him. Although there are some things that he says that doesn't make sense. He says something like all the Igbos are easy to be bought. Although that is where I see his own mistake. If he had said some Igbos are easy to be bought, it would have been better. This one that he just generalized it is what everyone is saying. If you look at what every one of them here is even explaining, you know that a lot of them are saying that they love all he's preached, but they hate only one thing about all he said, which is the generalization of everything on the entire Igbo. Although there is something I like about the Igbo youths, they don't want anything that will affect their own entire name, and it is good for a tribe to believe that, because if your hand is clean and someone is trying to say that your hand is dirty, you won't be happy. Although most of these guys hands are not clean, but that doesn't mean everyone's hands is not clean. So Isaac Fayose should try to correct his own mistake and apologize to the Igbo and also the people who say he don't generalize all this thing on, because he married from them, and that is the reason why he even came out to criticize them. Although all he says is not everything that he says that is bad, but he can still come out to correct some of his mistake, so that the love that the Igbo has for him before will not disappear, because he is one of the Igbo and he is one person who was once loved by the Igbo before. So what I should tell him today is to come out and correct all the mistake he has done, so that everything that all these guys are saying here will just stop here. That is all we can say for today. And for you here the first time, you can kindly like, share, subscribe. Thank you.